Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday, also known as Thanksgiving Eve. It is November 23rd, 2022. I'm Derek Shore.
And I am Lauren Kelly, filling in for Courtney Zavala today.
You saw that it said Debbie in the prompter, right?
Did somebody accidentally write that, or are they playing a joke on
We have
you?
this joke, you know, our boss is Debbie, and sometimes the word Debbie just sort of pops up in the show. Hey,
Instead of
it's
Derek.
great to see you.
You too, Derek.
And your entire family's here. I promise our viewers we're going to show you. Your family is so great, and I feel like, oh, there they are. Hi, family. Give yourselves a round of applause.
When I told you guys that I was bringing my entire family, I think our producers kind of laughed. They're like, oh, maybe 5, 6 people, right? And I said, no, my family includes my husband, Gabe, my parents, Mark and Marlene, my 3 sisters, Amy, Melanie, and Melissa, their husbands, Danny, Adam, and Joe, and of course, my 7 nieces and nephews, minus 1 that couldn't come today. So we have everybody here.
Well, they're such a nice group, and you will be seeing them throughout today's show. Everyone really hung in there for the wedding crowd. I mean, people hit the dance floor. I can't believe what's been 6 weeks since you got married now?
I know, and it's kind of like, how did that fly by so fast? October 15th was our wedding date, and you know, it's just so much fun to kind of hear our friends and family still talk. There's Gabe's family and his brothers and parents and nephew that we couldn't get them off of work today, but you know, it was so much fun, and everybody's still talking about how much fun they had at the dance floor, including you and Courtney, and we just had such a lovely time. We're not ready to get over it, you know?
Oh, well, and those photos are so nice.
Thank you.
Brings back good memories.
It does. Let's do it again.
Let's do it all again. And now that the wedding is behind you, do you feel like the stress of that has sort of melted away? Because I know it's a lot to handle.
You know what, anybody planning a wedding or who has planned a wedding, it's not just throwing together this small party or event. There is so much that goes into planning it, and I credit completely my mother and Gabe's mother for helping us put that together, because without an entire army, we wouldn't have made it happen.
Oh,
so
well,
let's definitely give some credit where credit is due.
Wait, so
let's get my mom and dad and Gabe over here.
You guys want to come up and join us at the desk?
They're like, oh, we didn't know that we were going to be on television today.
Yeah, I mean, why not come and say hi? Give the viewers what they want. Here's the thing. So, Lauren Kelly, you have been with Houston Life for how many years now? And this is the first time your family's coming to visit.
Yes.
What took you so long, Marlene?
Oh, just a little busy schedule.
Well, now's your chance to tell our viewers just how proud you are of Lauren, because she is pretty remarkable.
I'm very proud, and she knows.
Oh,
well,
and you know
She's
what?
amazing.
We've shown photos of my mom Marlene and my dad Mark so many times, and my husband Gabe, but they have never been here. They have never seen the studio. In all the years that we've been chatting, Derek, they've never been here.
Y'all need to come more often. You're always welcome. And at the wedding, I was chatting with Mark about his time on Wheel of Fortune. I think our viewers know this story. He won not just 1 car, but 2 cars on Wheel of Fortune. And I actually have the full half-hour clip you were kind enough to text me. So it's good times.
It was amazing.
Yeah, for anybody that wants to see it, I'm sure you can send it to them.
Very, very nice. Okay, well, we'll let you relax and enjoy the show. Yeah. We're glad you're here. We hope you learned something today with garlands and cocktails and the whole nine.
Awesome.
Yeah, and for my sisters who are sitting down with their children so nice and calmly, there is a photo of our sisters. I'm the oldest of 4 girls, and right below me is Amy. She is on your left, is what you're looking at. Right next to her is Melanie, and she is a twin to Melissa right there in the middle. I know they're blonde hair, blue eyes, brown hair, brown eyes. They don't look like friends, but they are indeed fraternal twins.
Wow, look
there's
at
us.
that. Genetics, an interesting thing. You know, before we have your parents and Gabe sit down, I stumbled across this video of the early days when, Lauren, you were coming on Houston Life.
Oh, no.
You're nervous what we're going to show?
Yes,
no,
Derek, yes.
This is a very important clip to show, because behind the scenes, I remember visiting Lauren at the radio station. You were kind enough to invite me to be on the show.
Yeah.
When you were doing the morning mix with Sarah Pepper and Jeff Sheen, Mix 96.5.
That's right.
And watching Lauren work behind the scenes, I don't know if y'all have seen what a rock star she really is. Let's roll this clip, though, so you can see.
Derek Shore from Houston Life is in studio 713-881-5965 to play.
Okay, so here's Lauren running the board.
I forgot you took this, Derek.
And Jeff is there. He's going to give you a time cue. He's like, we're 15 seconds away.
We're chopping up audio right here of a listener who had called.
So essentially, the train,
I'm not touching it.
The train is coming down the tracks. Lauren had like a 1-minute clip that she had to edit down in less than 15 seconds. and her fingers moved lightning speed to edit that down, speeding through to chop it all up. Essentially, the clip was longer than she had time, and somehow she got it on the air. But she did stuff like this every single day at the station.
Okay. You know, and it's so funny is people always ask me, you know, is it super different coming from radio and moving into television? And it is. They're two completely different fields. And my thought was always, oh, it's fine. I can edit audio. That means I can edit video. No, that was a big misunderstanding. They're each very difficult in their own right.
Well, but you do edit video now. Where does this come from, Marlene? Where
Not
does she
me.
get off?
Haven't a clue.
No clue.
She's a natural.
She is a natural. Yes, amen to that. A fish in water. All right. Well, thank you for giving us Lauren Kelly and allowing her to be part of our Houston Life family. Gabe, congratulations.
So much.
It's weird to hear you call Gabe your husband now.
I know. This is my husband, everybody. Houston,
So
my husband.
official. All right. Well, go ahead and relax and enjoy the show. We'll
Thank
see you
you
all
for
in
having
just a little bit.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
You didn't know we were going to put you on the spot. That's what we do well here on Houston Life.